Hello, fellow learners. I'm Jyotsna and I'm back again with another video on my channel English Made Easy. Today I'm going to play a game with you. As a teacher, I truly believe that making learning fun is making learning permanent. It is best to learn through experiences and by doing things. So today we are going to play a game which will help us improve our vocabulary. And not only that, it is going to help us remember the words when we need them most. Sometimes we are speaking to someone and suddenly we get stuck for a word. How do we improve our fluency? Fluency doesn't mean that you speak non-stop. You can take pauses and think for the right word. There is nothing wrong in that. So this game will help you remember those words in your mind because you will go on repeating words. Some of them you know, some of them you have to think a little to recall, or some of them you look around and learn. There are different ways of playing this game. Today I will start with the easiest way of playing this game. Now what is the easiest way of playing this game? First of all, you have to understand the meaning of the game. Connecting words. What does connecting mean? Connecting means joining. Connecting two people. What does that mean? Making two people meet or talk to each other. So connecting words is when you are going to try to join two words, not to form a sentence, but to improve your recall of the words that you know and to learn new words which hold some meaning in connection with the word that you already know. Shall we start? I brought two props for you today. What is the meaning of prop? Prop is something, it's an item that we use. Maybe when you have a play, you know what is a play when people are acting? Or in movies you see, there's a lot of furniture, there's a lot of things around. Like for example, if there's a villain, he'll have a gun. So that gun is a prop. So I have brought two props for you today. Well, I haven't brought a gun, I don't own one. But I do have something from my kitchen. What you could do is pick up any 5 items from your house. It could be 5 items from your kitchen. Anything as basic as a spoon, a glass, a bowl, a plate. Right? Today I have brought something interesting. I have brought this. What is this? This is a sieve. It's also called a strainer. What does it do? It filters out impurities from liquids and also from dry things. So we'll start with this word today. This word is sieve or strainer. I'll pick up the word strainer. You can pick up the word sieve if you like. What comes to your mind when you see this? Think, think, think. Milk, tea, soup, flour, anything that you can pour into this or drop into this and it comes out after getting cleaned, after getting filtered. So this I've taken. This is a strainer. What is the next word that you think about when you think about this word? To my mind, I recall milk because I actually use this strainer every day to strain my milk into smaller bowls. This helps me remove the fat which is floating on the milk. So I'll go with the word milk. You can go with the word tea. You can go with the word soup. You can go with the word flour. You can go with the word kitchen. You can go with any word you want. I'll go with milk first. So from milk, what do I remember? From milk, I think of it being white. I think of it being a liquid. I think of cows, maybe buffaloes. I think of different products which are made. What can you make with milk? You can make a milkshake. You can make yogurt. You can make different desserts, you can make a custard, or you can make a broth of some sort. You can also make cheese, you can make cottage cheese, you can make mozzarella cheese. There's so many different types of cheese that you can make. So then I'll pick up one of these words. You can pick up whatever you like. I'll pick up cheese. Now from cheese, what comes to our mind? So many different things can come, right? From cheese, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? Pizza? Well, it could be pizza. It could also be sandwich. It could be the different types of cheeses. So pick up any one thing. Pick up pizza, for example. From pizza, what comes to your mind? Yummy? Toppings? Domino's? Pizza Hut? It could be any brand also. So when you pick up that, you now go to another word. For example, if we pick up Domino's, you can think of 30 minutes delivery. Then from there, you think of someone coming on a bike and giving you the pizza. So you can think of delivery. You can think of Zomato. So there are so many things that you can think of, right? This is one example. I brought something else also for you. Something pretty today as a prop. What is this? This is a peacock feather. So we can make words with this too. Peacocks actually shed their feathers during the monsoon. So this is a feather I picked up from my farm. So let's start with this. What does this remind you of? A peacock? But obvious, yes, peacock. What does a peacock remind you of? Colors, beauty, nature, dancing. There are so many words. Now you can pick any one word from here. Let's pick up all four today. Let's pick up colors. So think of the colors that are there on a peacock's feathers. You can see all the colors on this. Describe the colors. There's turquoise, there's green, there's a brown. There are so many different colors. From there you can pick up maybe a green. Then you can talk about plants being green. Or you can say that greenery is beautiful. You pick up the word beautiful. From beautiful you say, what do you say? From beauty, there's so many words which can come. Are you getting me? So like this you go on and on and on, building a chain of words. So there are a lot of words now that you have spoken. Remember one thing, be loud, be slow, and be clear. Learn the words, speak the words, do it in a way in which you can remember and recall them when you are talking to someone. This is the basic way of playing this game. There are other ways also. For example, if you are just standing somewhere, if you're standing on the road, what do you see? You see so many things going past you. You see buildings, you see vehicles, you see people. So just pick up on any one thing. Even if you have just 5 minutes, this is a fun game you can play anytime. For example, if you're on the road and there's a tall building in front of you, start from there. Building. And what is a tall building called? It's called a skyscraper. So you can go to skyscraper. What does a tall building also remind you of? Floors, many floors. It also reminds you of office. So you can pick up any word. Maybe you pick up the word office and then you imagine an office. What's happening inside that office? What do you see? You see people. You see computers. You see meetings going on. There can be so many things in an office. So take up another word from there. Now this game can go on and on and on for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Sometimes you will start a word. For example, if we take this feather, from this word feather, if we go to the word color and we pick up the color blue, then we go to the sky, which is blue. Then from that blue sky, you go to an aeroplane. From an aeroplane, you can go to a fighter jet. So you've picked up so many different words and you said them one after the other. So you're trying to recall these words when you need them. This is a basic way of playing this game. Now, supposing you feel, oh, there's nothing that I want to pick up. Just make some chits and write different words on them. Put them into a bowl And whenever you feel like, just take out a chit and start the game. You can play this game alone or in a group. Supposing you're a student and you have a 5-minute break, you have a recess, or you're in between teachers coming into the class. You can play this game with your friends. You start with a word. Your neighbor can start with another word. But remember, they have to be connecting. So supposing you start with a word, the next person can tell you a connecting word. The third person can give another connecting word. So what happens by the time the circle gets complete, or you can come back to you and give another word, then the next person another word. So in this way, you come up with more words and you listen to more words and you recall them when you need them. So don't forget my 3 mantras. What I have told you in my earlier video, it is listen, pause, and repeat. You can do this through this video, and also when you play this game, you must listen, you must pause, and you can repeat the word in your mind, and you can again speak another word. So please remember, whenever you're practicing English, try to do it loudly, not shouting. But even if you're around people and you can't just start talking, it will sound like you're talking to yourself. Doesn't matter. Just say it softly. Just murmur it. Murmur means speaking very softly. Because if you want to improve your spoken English, you will have to practice, practice, practice. I hope you enjoyed playing this game, and I hope you will continue playing this game even after you stop watching my video. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.